Yo, what's up? We're gonna be doing 3D modeling for the first time on this channel. It's gonna be kind of difficult to teach, but it is what it is, you know. We're gonna be making a Greek exifos. Let me flex my desktop real quick. Let that slide for like 5 more seconds. Alright, that's good enough. So now, what you need to do is, for one, have Blender 2.8 or higher. Just go to the website, go on Google, just search up Blender, right? So one thing I will not be teaching is how to navigate Blender, okay? So I'm not gonna teach how to do all this. You know, you got this up here, brief explanation, click, right click, you know what I'm saying? I would just be teaching just basic modeling of a sword. No unwrapping, just strictly make a model, know how to separate it so you can color it when you export it. Simple as that. As I get more into the tutorials, like by upgrade, you know, I'm going to up it. I'm gonna teach you how to unwrap, teach you how to texture, you know, all that. So now let's go ahead and open up this reference image. Alright, I had to fix a little something. So to pay attention, like if you miss something, look at the bottom left of my screen and you'll see this right here. It's basically all my actions. If I backspace, delete, or I say something wrong, you just look over there and you will see what I'm doing. I will be using a lot of hotkeys and I will explain them to you. So let's jump into it. Let's press 1 and 3 on the NUMPAD. Look how sweet that is, bro. That's cool. I love Blender. Anyway, let's go ahead and load in a reference image to follow off of. So let's press Shift A. Let's go to image. Let's use a reference. When you're beginning modeling, you want to use a lot of references. Not this one. References are very important if you don't have any real sense of what you're doing. So let me do that again. Shift A, image, reference. All right, boom. This is like the perfect reference for me. Okay. And let's make a sphere real quick, or cylinder. Don't mind me. Well, actually, you should do this. So basically, you should do this to center the reference image. So let's press Z and go into wireframe so we can see our backplate or whatever. Let's move this sword to the middle. You want to have it as aligned as possible with this right here. And that's good enough. So what we're going to do, did my Blender just crash? Bruh. Alright, let me flex the desktop again. Alright, back to it. Watch how fast this is. Look, AX delete. Let's reflex. Hold up. Oh wait. Pop. Shift A, image, reference, desktop. Wow. Easy. Alright. Center that again as much as possible. Alright. Now let's load in the cylinder. Now you have these properties right here. Make sure you don't click anything else after you add a cylinder, because then this option will go away. What you want to do is have 12 vertices. You can get away with 16, but let's use 12. Alright. Now let's press R and rotate 90. So just press 90 and stuff. Let's fix this real quick so you guys can see. Let me make the font size bigger. Alright, that should be good enough. Sorry if you can't see like that. So let's scale this down and press the decimal on your NUMPAD to zoom in, and let's get this up here. Let me center this. So say if you're zoomed in on something and you want to move it, just select it, press G and press X, Y, or Z depending on the axis you're on. So select the reference, G, Z, and I want to try to center that as much as possible. Put that right here. Press Z on the wireframe. Press tab to go into edit mode. Now, this is where I try to explain modeling as best as I can. So you have all these tools right here. Okay, extrude. Let me make something real quick. A cube. So this is extrude, alright? You select the face. So press 3 on your keyboard, and then let me use the move tool. I do the hotkey way, okay? So I press E to extrude, and then I can leave it there. That's one way of doing it. Press Z to go back, press Z again. Another way to do it is just to press E, then right click, and then you can move it with the axis. Okay. Just do it again. And last way you can do it is just use the tool right here. You click on this, and then you just E extrude. I do not use that. I do not use these over here. I just use the hotkeys. Much faster and better for me. A loop cut is just adding a loop. So say you want to add an edge, bop, and then I can just select this. See, yeah, that's why I don't use the hotkeys, bro. It's like annoying switching back and forth like that. So select that, and then you can extrude again, bang bang, and then the inset right here is just like these. You can press E to extrude that. Then you can press Ctrl R. Ctrl R is how you add a loop like the hotkeys way. So bop. And then if you want to delete this, press 2 to go into edge mode. Press X and use dissolve edges. Easy like that. You want to use dissolve a lot, never delete. So let's select this edge right here. Right click, dissolve edge. And that's all you need to know for now is extruding. I'll explain more as we get into it. Let's press 1 and 3 again. Press the decimal to zoom in, and press 1 to go into vertex mode. Press Z, wireframe. Press B to select. I'm going very fast with these hotkeys. You will have to get used to it. And then just drag, select and drag. Alright, let's press Ctrl R and put a loop and put it right here. Do the same thing, but right here, again, right here. Let's select this edge. So to select the edge loop, just press Shift Alt, and then you press S to scale it. And that's fine. Let's put another right here. And bam. So again, just press Shift Alt to select it. If you have a hard time doing the hotkey way, just go to select loops and do edge loop. So select, bop, and bang. Now what we want to do is you want to make this smoother. So select this, and you want to press Ctrl B, and then you want to scroll up on your mouse wheel and just give it. My mouse wheel is so broken. I'm just trying to get one. Just give it that right there. That's cool. That's cool. Same thing here. One. Same thing here. Just one. Actually, I'm going to right click and just move this over. Press Ctrl B again. And bam. And boom, we kind of have a handle. So now what we want to do is Ctrl Alt. Press 3 to go into face mode. Up here. So you got vertex, edge, and face. So let's select this edge loop. This ring or loop, and then press Alt E, not regular E, just Alt E, so they all can extrude on their face normal. So what I mean by this, face normals, bow. So this is what a normal is. It's basically the direction the face faces. So if I just press E, see, it doesn't extrude on the face normal, so it gets all messed up. So press Ctrl Z. Now I press Alt E and do extrude faces along normal. They all extrude along the normal. Yeah, so that's how that works. And that's good enough. You don't need to give my exact coordinates. Like I used to, when I watch tutorials, I would always try to get the exact extrude amount the person was doing. Please do not do that. It is so frustrating. It's unnecessary. You just want to make sure you've done the action, okay? Just make sure you do the action and make sure you just get to a point where it looks good. Never try to copy my exact offset or whatever. Yeah. So to delete this weird edge right here, it's unnecessary. So press 3 and then press the face, then press 2 to go into edge mode, then press dissolve, and boom, that's that. Now say if we want to, let me hide this. Say if we want to have this piece right here, this grip or the end group, we want that to be a separate color in game. All you want to do is, let me turn this to normal off. So Control Alt, then press Control plus on the numpad, and bam. Now if you have a Mac, shout out this guy. I don't think you have what I have, so Mac users RIP. Anyway, let's press Control, no, not a Control P. Let's just press regular P and select and separate it. Now let's press Z, go into wireframe, select this edge right here, edge loop, and press F. The reason why you don't want to have open holes is because when you export it, the normals might get messed up and then the whole model will be invisible, which is so bad. So you don't want that, at least in this case. Some models you can have like open edge, open hole, but just avoid it from here until I say otherwise. So to dissolve this weird edge we have right here, let's select this face, press 2, dissolve edges, bam. Now when we export, there's 2 separate pieces. We color that differently and this differently, bam. So now what we need to do is make sure this looks smooth. Let's go over here, let's go to normal, right here people, auto smooth, right click on the object, shade smooth, and as you can see, it's smooth. Let's do the same thing here and shade smooth, and as you can see, we have this dumb sharpness. So let's just increase the angle, and simple as that, is smooth. Now say you're one of those people that just wants an OP model, please do not select and bevel. Do not do that. It is so unnecessary for this game. You do not want to do this. Also see some people use a subdivision surface. Never use that. Never use a subdivision surface for this game. Okay, it is completely useless. You only use the subdivision surface if like you want a certain shape. Say if I want to make a shoulder pad, okay, I'll make a cube. Okay, I'll add a subdivision surface. I'll go into edit mode, bop, bop, and then I'll put that on the shoulder, and then that'll be a shoulder pad. I apply. See, look, there's not that many topologies. There isn't that many, so that's that. Just refrain from using anything else. Stick to the basics. So let's delete that. So now the next thing we have to make is this 1, 3, Shift A, super easy. Shift A, mesh, cube, scale it down. Now if we want this to be touching this like exactly, let's go over here to the top, click snap, go into vertex, and make sure it's in closest. Then you can just drag it right there. Then let's just press S and Z, scale on the Z axis. Then press tab to go into edit mode, press Z, wireframe, press 1 to go into vertex mode, press B, select these right here, and bring it in close. Again, that was pretty fast in my opinion, but you just gonna have to get used to it. So yeah, that's smooth right there. Press SX, and then that's good right there. Now let's press Ctrl A and reset the scaling. What we want to do now is select these edges. Now it's okay to bevel this because we want it to be smooth round, okay, but you don't want that many, so let's scroll down. We only need like that. Yep, that's clean enough. Let's hide this, let's select this, let's go into edit mode, select the vertex, another vertex, make sure it's straight. You want to get the corresponding or the aligning vertex, okay? So that's how this will go. Bang, bang, bang. That's how you want to connect these. Let me go ahead and erase that. Okay, so bop bop, press J to connect. Bop bop, J, bop bop, J. Easy, easy, easy. Now say if you want to be super efficient, okay? Say you don't want to just, say you have models and you don't want to just do that for the other side. You don't want to repeat the process over again. Just press Ctrl R down the middle, then press 3, select this loop, select this edge, this face, and press X, delete the faces. Go on to press 2 and select the loop, press Shift S, cursor to selected, and now what we want to do is right click, set origin to 3D cursor, then go over here to modifier. We're going to add a mirror. If I can find it. Mirror. This is embarrassing. Oh, here we go. Yo. So now we want to just put it on the Z. The Y. And we want to turn on clipping, okay? And then if we go into wireframe, as you can see, it is connected. We didn't have to manually add stuff to the other side. So yeah, apply that mirror, then select this edge and dissolve. So for this game, you want to have the very low amount of polygons, okay? You never want to exceed that much. So at the bottom right, you only have 60, which is very good for this model. Never want to go that much. Like, you shouldn't be at 5,000 for a model, okay? Unless it's like a AAA game, but this engine is not a AAA game or stuff like that. So be careful for future reference. Let me save. Bang. Just name it Bang Desktop. Alright, now let's make the blade. Press 1, 3. Let's press Shift A. Oh wait, we forgot to smooth it. Right click, shade smooth. Down here, bop bop bop, where it says object data. Auto smooth, increase it a little bit, fix that right up. 1, 3 again. Shift A, mesh, plane. RY, and then press 90. Then press S to scale it down. Then drag this over, press dot on your NUMPAD. And then let's add an edge loop right here. And then let's delete one side. What we want to do now is add a mirror modifier again. And now we can just check clipping too. We can just do this. Now if you want to see the other side while you're modeling, just click the cage right here, okay? And you can see both sides. That way we don't have to just repeat what we just did all over again. We can make it just a one-step process. We don't have to extend it unnecessarily. Let's press 1B, select this, and let's drag it all the way here. Wow. And it's there. Select these. Alright, so what you want to do is just freestyle-y. Hold on, this is basically what I'm doing, okay? I'm just adding edges and extruding, so make sure you just want to shape it up, you know what I'm saying? Shape it up, go along the silhouette. Bop. Press E. It's all about the shape. Very easy. Don't worry if the other side is like not aligned, okay? It doesn't matter that much. It's not that serious. Yeah, bang. Alright. Alright, you should be good. And now we can really just hide this reference. We don't need it anymore. Don't mind this, I'm just checking something. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Now what we want to do is add some thickness, okay? So add a modifier, solidify. And we want to play with the thickness. And that right there is good enough. So apply the thickness. Now I want to do is select this edge and this and bring it in. Select this, X faces, and as you can see it's the same down here. Delete these, and that's fine. Now I want to do is kind of bring it in some, okay? Bop. You can freestyle this too. It doesn't matter if you're historically accurate with a model, because you really don't need to be. Now this on the mirror modifier, press Z, and then it flips over. Select this again. Let's bring it closer. Press dot on the numpad, kind of get an even view. Just testing something. All right, so press GG. Press G once and well, press G twice. Okay, simple as that. And bang. Or you could just dissolve this all together if you want to, but I'm going to keep it. Doesn't matter that much. And then let's see how this looks when we shade it smooth. Bang. And there we have our Exifos. That is the most basic sword in the world. Probably not, but yeah. And I'm going to just define it more until I find it looks good. Maybe bring this in closer. Ooh, we have an unnecessary edge. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Bring that in closer. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make a sword. Let us import this actually. So press A, file, export, wavefront OBJ, put it at my desktop. So now you want to copy my settings, okay? So make sure it's in selection only. Make sure it's in objects as OBJ groups. And under geometry, you want all of this except for right materials. And you want triangulate faces. Then you want to export. And then let's see. If this loads any faster. Import, desktop, bang. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. No, it's the right one. Bang, import, apply all. Insert with location, drag it up, press F to zoom in, and let's just remove this trash texture. Let's do smooth plastic. And as you can see, this is our Exifos. Reflectance. Make this like a like that. Let's make it wood. Okay, let's actually fix that right now. So let's press Shift H. This is the most basic way I can explain unwrapping. I'm going to get into it way more advanced later, but for now, for the sake of this model, just select one side, mark seam, select this, press 2, mark seam A, then press U, unwrap. And if we go to UV editing, as you can see, it is unwrapped properly. I'm definitely not explaining unwrapping completely in this video. Like I said, I just fix this trash right here. Let's re-export this. Now let's do wood again. Okay. Wow. Wow, that is garbage. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Yo, that was a fail. Oh well. Just leave it at wood though. Might as well. Make this like dark stone, I guess. This dark stone. Jeez, I hate this clicking, bro. Why can't I just click it? Okay, there. Dark stone. Alright. Make that like slate. You don't have to follow along from here. I'm just playing around. But yeah, you can scale it, do all that. Now, if you want to really fit it, let's press Alt H to hide unhide everything. I'm going to delete the reference. Let's import a character. Where is my boy at? Alright. Let's select this. Let's press S. Once you're at a size you're comfortable with, you can export that. I mean, even though it'd be the same as scaling it in Studio, but say if you don't want to do that, you want to keep it all in Blender, and then when you're ready, export. Yeah, so then you just re-export that, and that'll be it. So now I'm thinking I'm going to end this tutorial. I'm probably going to be a lot more descriptive in the next one. So GG. I will see you all in the next one. Shout out to the sky. That person knows what I'm talking about.